Good afternoon, I've done the wrong one. I'm sorry. Why has that got 4 on? I've not swapped it back. I thought I swapped it back. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode 130. Professional as always. I'm your host JT, joined by both of them today. Jam and Rob are in the house. Rob, are you well, sir? I'm fucking chilling, mate. What have you been up to the past 48-ish hours since I've last spoke to you?
I don't have a choice. Either that or he's gonna cry.
How's the considering going?
Yeah, probably. It's fine though. Me first, please.
um,
I'm unsure if the person
Oh,
next
God.
to me told them to shut the cake off.
are you serious? Right, and then water. And it does Jam's favourite thing of not having the whole thing on the cart. Yeah. Why is that that? Rob, you're huge, sorry mate. But do you reckon you'll fold and buy the Game of the Year shit?
To even download them, so
Yeah.
I've got to spend silly money just to do it.
Rob, you're silent
Yeah.
apparently. Hang on. Is that better,
Yeah,
Ryan? You're just
apart from
saying
that-
how good Borderlands is on Switch. Have you been playing Borderlands? Let me know about that one.
Getting bored.
I have pre-sequel still.
Are you still on that? Is that quite a long game, is it? Or
No, not really. It's just
are you just
I like
chilling?
to do, I like to do all of the side missions.
You like to do all of the side missions, thank you very much.
Just doing everything on it.
You
So
do
that's
what the fuck you want, mate.
what-
I don't give a shit. You make yourself happy however you like. You're still enjoying it better than you previously have done.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good fun. It's definitely sort of rekindled my love for it a bit.
Yeah,
I'm starting to remember why I enjoyed it the first time I played it.
that's
Yeah.
good to hear, mate. I'm glad you're having fun, which it makes me happy that you're happy. Are you watching anything else? Have you been up to anything else at all?
Otherwise, nothing for me. The other half has just bought Life is Strange True
And
Colours.
she's not very
so-
happy, Rob, that she's had to
No,
pay £50 for a Life is Strange game.
£50 for a
Of
Life
the
is Strange
Queen's
game.
English pounds, Rob.
Honestly,
I'm gonna.
50 Bonza credits of the realm,
Is-
and it's
I assume
not-
she's got it digitally, which is why.
Oh, you stupid fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. It means I get to have a bit of a bash of it.
It means you get to tell me about it as well, so I'm happy, and I'm sure Jam's happy because.
Oh,
You zoomed in awfully
mean-
there.
well, yeah, I didn't zoom me in.
No, what it is, the last time I used this scenario was when we did the PlayStation React thing, and I zoomed everyone in into,
Yeah.
and then I forgot about it until I've just switched to it now. After I've just finished work and got home and that. So you'll have to forgive me, everybody. But it's a work in progress here. You know what I'm saying?
I was enjoying the zooms.
Oh, we love zooms, mate.
Much
uh,
better.
Yeah, Jam,
Mm,
are you buzzing?
always.
What have you been up to since I've seen you?
Not much, really.
Mate, you've been El Chillo, El Buzzino, that'll do.
I'm all out of sync with this week and everything because I've been working. No, from last Friday.
Yeah,
It's been with work, day in, day off, day in, day off, day in, day off.
mate, I'm not a fan of that.
And it's just like I'm going to work and I got a day off tomorrow. I'm going to work. I got a day off tomorrow. But today's the last day, so I'll get some sort of
Yeah.
rhythm back in my week. Other than that,
What have you been
Yeah.
playing, mate?
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Just Rocket League.
I'm just trying to think of anything else I played. Battlefield 4 with NS.
NS.
Oh, I tell you, I have been playing.
One.
Newish.
I'll take newish. Go on. What have you been
It's not
playing?
newish. It's just that it's newish for me. or like I'm enjoying it. It's right. Call of Duty Warzone.
It's not new, but I'll give it you.
Hey,
How are you finding Warzone?
It's alright.
All right,
I play it on my own, so I'm sure it's better with people.
mate.
But
We'll jump in all day. I won't jump in. It's about 400 gig. No way.
200,
Are you having a good time with it?
something like that. Yeah, it's alright.
Would you prefer that over the yearly Call of Duty shoved in your face, or are you happy to
I got.
jump
I mean,
back?
on the new Call, I've got the new Call of Duty. The reason why Warzone's on my PS5 now is because I've downloaded the update for the Call of Duty, but I just downloaded the rest of it. I was like, oh, I'll have a
Right,
go.
so you can. Okay,
I'm at the house, Mary.
okay.
'Cause I just like running around mindlessly
God damn it.
blowing people's heads off. That's Call of Duty. 'Cause
That's
it's more
Call of Duty.
arcade.
I mean,
When you're going to get a bit tactile,
yeah.
Warzone's the place for that.
Hmm.
Or I just play Battlefield because it's better.
Yeah. I mean, Call of Duty gets a lot of shit, but it feels great to play.
No,
like,
it's great.
It feels
Yeah.
so good. And I do think that if you are going to make a first-person shooter, that is a good starting point to base it on. If you want to go that way. Jam, ask me.
Jack.
Ask
what are you
me.
doing?
Not much is the answer. Bit of Fist. Fist is great. I mean, it's starting to drag its feet a bit, but it's good. And Espeluga I bought from
What is it?
that game I sent
Oh,
you.
the thing you
Yeah.
sent me. Yeah.
Platinum Gem on
Mhm.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a great game. I mean, oh my god, I'm just gonna cry.
Did you get it on Switch?
It is how it was almost written in the stars that when I went to the arcades, that was the game I was drawn to because there was all the cave are the developers that they specialize in that shit, like that fucking bullet hell, screens full of enemies, all that nonsense. There's a fucking row of cave games, and I was drew to that section, and that was the one I was like, this is fucking cool. And then I checked, and it's like, oh, it came out on Switch yesterday. I was like, if that's not written, I'm buying it right fucking now, mate. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
How much was it?
I might have spelled it wrong, but it'll come up. Tenner, something like that. Less than 15 quid. But yeah,
Oh, fine. Well,
yeah, get on it, mate. And also Eastward is out today on Switch. That is another one that I've wanted to jump into, but I'm probably just gonna fuck it. I'm trying to watch too many games to buy, gentlemen. Definitely Eastward. And it goes on and on. Games I've missed. Tales of Arise is out. Oh, you know what I mean?
that Eastwood just popped up on mine. You get
Exactly.
10% off it if you buy it today.
Mhm. How much is it?
1979.
What is
Eastwood.
Eastwood? Okay. What? How much is Espeluga? Espeluda, sorry.
Try and find it.
You might have. It's so good. Like play. Oh god! And they've done a high res sprite version for consoles, and it looks so nice.
The what?
Espeluda. But we'll see, mate. I might stream it, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Gentlemen, should we crack on or what? Because I'm very busy. I'm very busy today, mate. Scores on the Doors. Lost Judgment reviews have dropped today. I know, Jam, you're very excited about this game. Here's your question first.
Jack, what's the remote?
Well,
Go on.
James, you would enjoy the Yakuza series. I know this for a fact.
I think I would.
I know this for a fucking start. I think you would as well, Rob, to be fair. But you would
I
enjoy
can drag
the...
it like I want it.
Yeah. I'm not even taking a piss about it. You would enjoy it. What do I need to do to get you to download it?
It's just, I think this. I think
Is it because there's so many?
There's too many.
Yeah, I think you can start from like a dragon, but that is turn-based. I'm not sure if that does you.
Maybe in Judgment. Is that
Yeah,
in Park?
Judgment. Yeah, but scores on the Doors. I'm going to do Eastwood as well. They've dropped. I've got 20 reviews for that. Lost Judgment review dropped today. It's out next Friday. Has anyone played the first one?
No.
Well, if you are an Xbox Live Gold member, you can play the first one for free this weekend. So get on that. Get on that. I'm still on Yakuza 0. I'm trudging my way through that, mate. But Lost Judgment, 44 reviews, sitting at a cheeky 83, which is a good score. Don't be fooled by your 9s and your 10s you see everywhere. It's a very good score. Gentlemen, has anyone been keeping an eye on this game?
No.
Me neither.
Honestly, I didn't. I knew there was a new one coming. I just didn't know when or what.
Yeah. Rob,
Yeah.
are you ever going to play this, or is it just going to sweep under the rug for you?
I'll probably give it a go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those at the moment. I mean, I've got so many on at the minute. I'm a bit like,
Yeah, you are buzzing.
got a few to do before I get
Got
on
all
to
the
it.
to-dos, mate. But we're going to jump in with the score. So it's 83, which is decent. Screen Rant, give it a 10 or 100, or I'm not sure how they rate their stuff. It says Lost Judgment is nothing short of stunning. It's tightly packed. Narrative never fails to enthrall. While its gameplay system makes navigating to each of its engrossing narrative beats an exciting experience in its own right. Wham bam, thank you, Screen Rants. In a bit, 10 out of 10. NME, known for music reviews, but they've reviewed this. Give it an 8 or an 80. Again, I'm not. Was it a 4? Like on the thing. We give it a 4 out of 5. They say Lost Judgment feels like the game Judgment always was meant to be, which is saying something given how well received the original game was. With a bump in frame rate and graphical capabilities, Ryu Gagataku's, I think I've said that right, open world stuns with its visuals and shocking story while delivering oodles of content for players to dig into. With its quality of life improvements and refined detective gameplay, it's a no-brainer purchase if you enjoyed Judgment, but if you're new to these games, it will be also a great place to start your Ryu. That's the studio that make it, and they also make Yakuza, if you haven't noticed already. The Digital Trends give it a 60. They say Lost Judgment is mechanically sound Yakuza spin-off, but its convoluted story makes it feel like a TV show that's gone on a few seasons too long. Gentlemen,
What do they know?
yeah, what do they know? Have those got 38 positive reviews, 6 mixed? Have I sold it to you in those blurbs?
No.
No.
I'll probably still give it a go.
Yeah, I'm more inclined. I want to do the Yakuza series first, which is about 400 games before I get to it. So I don't think I'm going to be alive by the time I get around to playing this one. But it's hoping. It seems cool, like the trailer they showed at the State of Play that time. Was it a State of Play? Was it whatever it was? They showed a trailer.
Oh yeah.
Was it summer? I think it might have been Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, that might have been that. I can't remember. The trailer looked cool. So whatever. And also Eastwood is out today. Anyone here interested in Eastwood? Because it's right up my street. I'm not sure about you two.
Does look cool, but I don't think I'll get it.
Yeah. But it is expensive, John, you know. So go and tell Laura.
20 quid.
One.
It's 20 quid.
Yeah, go and tell Laura, Rob, get a refund on that fucking Life is Strange nonsense and get this instead. Oh, speaking of refunds, any of you two ever been to Prime Minister in a crew?
I haven't used it now.
Right.
I love Prime Minister as well, but I can't bring myself to do it because I'm afraid it's going to ruin it.
Why? I've never heard of it until it was on Just Eat.
Only reason being is I've been to quite a few Prime Ministers and all of them have been top tier.
Right.
I just know the one in crew's going to be shit. I can't do it to myself.
I went last night. On Just Eat, £20 for 2 pies, 4 sides, and 2 desserts, and 2 drinks.
Did you do the mothership?
No, I just did the steak and ale shit. What's the mothership?
Yeah. Mothership is when you get the mash, mushy peas, shallot onions, like everything basically.
In the
like
pot?
all the sides. Yeah, it's just like all the sides.
Right.
The pie.
Okay, because we got the offer, I don't think that was a thing. It was just an offer on that.
If you're ever in Trentham and you go to Trentham Gardens, go to that one, have yourself literally and just be like, oh, I want whichever pie, mothership. And they'll do it. It's so good.
You're buzzing. But it was the one in Crew.
If you go, take me as well, because
I'll put it in my back pocket, mate. Don't you worry. But the one in Crew, I haven't got a reference. I've not been before, but it was nice. I quite liked it. But
right,
they forgot my desserts, and I was like, bro, where are my desserts? And the Just Eat person gave me a refund of £14, and I spent £20 on the whole thing. So we're getting Casper's tonight.
Nice.
Fat mess, mate. Let's go.
I still haven't been to Gasper's.
Casper's is sick. Alright. Fat mess city.
You'll feel sick afterwards.
Yeah, it is like diabetes, mate. Diabetes all day long, but it's fucking worth it because it's nice. But anyway, Eastwood on the Switch and PC is out today. Like 20 quid, Jam, is it? You said?
Yeah, 21.99.
Yeah, it is not got doesn't got a great number of reviews. It is 20 critic reviews, but it's sitting at a nice 85, which could fluctuate once the other reviews start coming in. Player 2 gave it a 10. They said the storytelling, art, and music masterfully connect to create a real sense of the world that Eastwood characters inhabit. Elaborate a bit. No, it's cool. Gameblog.France. I think that's France. Probably is. A true masterpiece. That's the word that comes after having accomplished this trip in the company of John and Sam. I assume they're the characters in the game. Varied level design, fascinating story, funny and endearing characters, fantastic visual and audio. Eastwood has it all, much more than a pale copy of its illustrious models. Pixpil's neo-retro game ticks all the right boxes to establish itself as a pure 2D action-adventure gem. Get in my face. An ME back. Think of it as a 3 out of 5, I think that is. In many ways, Eastwood is the perfect evolution of 90s JRPGs. With its gorgeous artwork, endearing protagonists and well-designed dungeons that offer a satisfying blend of combat and puzzles, but it goes overboard with its story, packing and uninspired characters, giving them too much screen time. It's a lot to sit through to get to the good bits. A lot of filler, they're saying, basically. But yeah, I'm in on this. I'm not sure if you two gentlemen are at all. I'm not sure if that's sold on it. But it's gonna be Sale City, mate. But should we crack on big time, mate? Jam, question. Me and Rob were struggling on Tuesday about the iPhone 13. We haven't got a fucking clue.
You probably know more than I do.
Why? You're a phone guy, mate. Whether you like it or not, you're the residential Rocket League player, phone guy, and PlayStation Nation super fan. So
PlayStation
this is what it is, mate. iPhone 13 revealed, right? Some fucking nonsense. I don't know. Right, Super Retina XDR screen. What the fuck's that mean?
They just rename. They brand other things to look fancier.
Yeah, it's all buzzwords. I'm aware of this because I'm not a
AMOLED screen.
Yeah, 1200 nits max HDR brightness. What the fuck is that on about?
Nits is just brightness.
Is it just brightness? Right, okay.
We have that on our phones, our PC monitors and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. 28% higher max outdoor brightness, by the way, if you care. I said this on Tuesday, but I'm just going to run through it quickly. 15 billion transistors. Ooh. How many's my phone got?
I don't know. How many people walk through my door and go, "Excuse me, mate, how many transistors is this phone got?"
I'm going to do that next time I walk into a phone shop.
Do that.
I'm going to do that next time I walk into a phone shop. I guarantee.
0 people will answer it.
I'm going to take the day off tomorrow and do it.
Yeah, just to go in all the phone shops. How many transistors does this phone have, mate?
I need at least 4.
You do 15.8 trillion operations per second.
I mean, it annoys me when phone companies market that.
What is an operation? Like and define an operation for me.
Seriously, no average consumer cares about it at all.
30% faster GPU versus competition. I assume that means this one, right? 30% faster?
Probably.
It doesn't specify.
They just mean different brands.
I'm aware this is all jargon buzzwords to get you to get in line and upgrade early for the new iPhone 13. I understand that.
Just put a 13 on the back of it, change a few things, people go and buy it.
Because you've got the iPhone 11. Oh, Rob, help me out. What phone you got?
I've got the 11.
The 11.
To me, it just looks the same.
Yeah. Bad idea.
So it literally just looked like the camera. They've just sort of gone like that with it.
Oh, they have, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, the iPhones are really good looking phones. There's no doubt about that.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But
The iPhone 13 Pro revealed the most pro iPhone ever. And there's that fucking Star Wars nonsense you like.
It's not what people that I get it I'll get it tomorrow because the pre-orders go live tomorrow. People coming in with their iPhone 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max can upgrade.
No.
It's like
No.
It's a complete waste of money doing it year on year. Unless Apple's direct scheme is pretty good. So you could pay like 30 quid a month, 40 quid a month for a year. Hand that phone back in and get given a new one.
That is a good way of doing it. If
But
you're going to stick with
you've got
Apple.
to pay for your own phone service on top, so it still works out around the same. But it just gives you the freedom of upgrading after a year with Apple.
That is
But the
better.
phone has to be in immaculate condition for them to take it back.
Define immaculate condition for me.
Like no cracks.
I got the no cracks. Are we talking...
Normal like wear and tear is fine. Like
Right. Who decides this? Is it the dude in the shop or is it... They have to go off?
The Apple Store grade it, don't they?
Grading, does made in.
Sounds
Gentlemen.
like CX grading, it'll probably be pretty shoddy.
Exactly. Gentlemen. Are you ready? I have news about a certain fucking... I've had to Google this character, I'm sorry. Twisted Metal is getting a live action series. We've been over this a few times, I think. Well, it's got its first casting news. Are you ready? Anthony Mackie is set to star as John Doe in live action Twisted Metal series from Sony TV and PlayStation Productions. That's from Justin Kroll at Deadline. And that was this morning at 9 o'clock. Well, yesterday morning at 9 o'clock, I should say. Gentlemen, without Googling it, who is John Doe?
That's what I'm Googling it.
I've
right
had to
now.
Google it, and it's the dude with the tattoos, and I still couldn't tell you who he is. Is he the dude that rides? Is he Sweet Tooth?
No, he's
Have I guessed that right? I think I've
Roadkill.
guessed that right.
What?
Is he Sweet Tooth? John Doe makes appearance with blah blah blah. Oh, driver of Roadkill. Is Roadkill the Sweet Tooth thing?
No, Sweet Tooth's the van.
Yeah. What's the van called?
Damn it, why did I
Sweet
go to
Tooth.
bed?
No, but in the hang on.
I don't
Sweet
know. I
Tooth.
can't remember. The only time I've ever used it is in Rocket League on the PlayStation.
I don't know it well enough.
There you go. Okay, it's not Sweet Tooth. Needles Kane is the series trademark character notable for his flaming head and his appearance in Twisted Metal game to date, driving Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is the van. Beg your pardon, Jam. Needles Kane is the character, I believe.
Does this mean we're getting another game if they're making a TV show?
I would have thought so.
Gotta
Be-
get that money.
Yeah. But how? You've seen the character, Jam.
Yeah.
He's probably in the games. I've not played the games for fucking years, so he's probably a bland character that's just there to get
I've
in the
never
car,
played-
basically,
never
to
played
play.
Twisted Metal.
Is that a good? Anthony Mackie's quite cool, I think. Is he?
He's a good actor, yeah, I like him.
Yeah, do you
But
like him, Rob? I'm
I
not.
couldn't tell you if he'd be good for the role.
Yeah, so I assume he'll do a good job, but even if the series is shit, I'm sure he'll be fine. I ain't got nothing to say about this, to be honest. Apart from
I
show
don't
me a
know
trailer
well
when
enough.
it's ready. See you in a bit. Anything else to add on that? Is Anthony Mackie's going to be John Doe? I'll show John Doe for everybody because
I just hope it works.
I hope everyone has a good time, and I hope. Yeah, you're right, Rob. I just hope. That is what it is to be a nerd. We just live in hope. You know what I mean? So, John Doe is that guy. I don't know if you can see it. All the fucking low. All we've got is low res images of him.
Yeah.
But it seems to fit the character quite well. And I hope he does alright. Because I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyway, moving on, gentlemen. James, good news for you, mate.
No, it's not.
Good news for everybody. Rob, we have another delay. You assume remote working's got the best of us. This one's quite big. Battlefield 2042 has been delayed 4 weeks, Jam? Ish?
Yeah, just shy of a month.
Shy of a month. Reading from Twitter, the official Battlefield account, it says, we've made the decision to shift the launch of Battlefield 2042. The game will now release worldwide November 19th. Building the next generation of Battlefield during a global pandemic has created unforeseen, the usual jargon it gives you that working from home has caused delays, and it's not as optimal up to standard as you will. If we're all in office, just fucking shout away from each other. Thanks to fans for the enthusiasm. It says updates on the open beta will be coming later this month. Now, Jam, I have a question.
What's that?
Why? How can you have an open beta for a video game about 2 minutes before it comes out? Or is it's just a stress test, I imagine, right?
Well, did that have a date on it?
It's just updates are coming later this month, so I imagine
the open beta should have been the 22nd of this month.
Yeah, that's probably not happening now.
Don't
It
know.
might. It might go. Okay, by the way, it's out now. Send a bit, maybe. But if it was still happening on the 22nd, I imagine they would have said, "Don't forget, you can still play the open beta on the 22nd. Sign up here, do this, do that, blah blah blah, yada yada yada." You're gonna play the open beta, James?
Yes.
Are you looking forward to it?
Well, no, I'll be in the closed beta as well.
Doing the closed beta. When's the closed one?
22nd. The open beta is the 24th.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. So is that still? Have you heard?
I've not heard of that.
Let me just have a mooch. Go on this official account, mate. I'll check for you, mate. Is it
It
enough?
didn't say on the official account. People had rumoured it.
Right,
And it was everywhere. So it's probably right.
So nothing's happened just yet, I can see. So you should be safe. Rob,
Yeah.
are you a Battlefield man?
Oh shit.
I enjoyed Battlefield 3.
3. Have
a
you
great
played
game.
the others, or you didn't
Four,
deal?
to be fair, I've not had the chance,
No.
even though it has been a case that it's been out for a while.
I know what you've been
So,
doing, mate. You've been looting and
I'm-
shooting all day long. You ain't got time for that
Literally.
nonsense.
So I'm hoping when the new one comes out, just to try and get back into it a bit.
Why the fuck can you sleep?
I mean, okay. I mean, I'm not a multiplayer for FPS shooter guy.
I can't sleep in the bed that you chose.
Battlefield's cool.
I never used to be, but I've got to say I've enjoyed it more the
Yeah,
older I'm getting. Just to sort of jump in
jump in,
on it a bit.
blow shit
and
up,
come
jump out, in a bit.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that, mate.
it's become a lot easier.
Time is precious. I understand. We can't. Every game you play can't be a 400-hour RPG with nonsense grinding it. I understand the appeal of jumping in, laying some smack down, blowing shit up, scoring some goals or whatever. It's in a bit.
Yep.
That reminds me, actually, Jam, we need to play Rocket League soon. New season.
Is it a new season, Rob?
I think so.
I didn't put that on the thing. Jam, it's a new season.
Yeah, no.
I didn't put it on the thing. Why didn't you put it on the thing?
The new season's been out for like 3 weeks.
Okay, there's a new thingy though, right?
I've not been on it. That's the thing.
Remember, we did it. It was like, there's a little, it was a ball.
We do
on
not
top
want to
of a
become
mountain
famous.
thing.
Yeah, but I literally just haven't been on it since.
Jam, you do me
Oh
a
my
favour.
God. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them.
Thank you.
Dick bot.
Fucking game follows. Gentlemen, are we? Hi. How happy are we
Yes.
with Nintendo's Switch Online?
It's fine.
Okay. Fine's cool. Gentlemen, the reason I ask,
I have a present
right,
for you down here.
is because I've clicked too far on that link.
Hello.
Nintendo have filed a trademark for a new controller, right? With the FCC.
Hey.
Are you ready now? Now, gentlemen, the controller is trademarked under HAC-043. Now, the reason I mentioned Switch Online earlier is because the SNES controller that you can get,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
which is HAC-042, So you imagine this is probably more than likely going to be, if anything, a Nintendo 64 controller, which, Jam, I know you're very happy to hear that news, if that is the case.
No, it's a terrible
Yeah,
controller.
you love that controller more than life itself,
gonna
and you will
be
die on the hill
Be a
that
Wiimote.
you... Yeah. Imagine like showing an alien that controller and without showing it a human. I'm thinking, how the fuck did
I've got to say, like, I liked the GameCube controller. I thought that was pretty decent.
it was good. I mean, all you need to do is you need a few buttons to keep up with modern times. I think the GameCube controller, but I think you could release that as the standard Nintendo controller. I believe. I think John agrees with me there.
What's that?
The GameCube, saying the GameCube controller, it needs an L1 button, perhaps, and maybe like a few screen share buttons and things.
Well, they did that on the wireless one.
That's
didn't
what I'm saying. Them ones.
they? That's fine, yeah.
And they can happily be like the Switch Pro controller could just be a GameCube controller, but with the
Make them a
L1.
bit weightier.
Yeah.
Put some rumble in them. They'll all be good.
So I think everyone was clamoring. I think people thought the next Switch Online thing would be a Game Boy thing. Now, ignore this controller for a second. Given the option, if you said, "Come on and play," a blue pill, red pill kind of situation, N64 games, Game Boy games, one or the other next, which one would you pick? If it was up-
64.
N64. Rob, Jam, sorry. Yeah, I think Tetris is on Game Boy.
I probably would do Game Boy.
Game Boy, right?
The only reason I say it is because there is a Tetris that was released for N64 that wasn't so bad.
Which was Tetris Attack, right?
Can't remember which one.
World, whatever. Yeah, it was good. I agree, Rob. It was good. And I know that's not the only reason you said N64, Rob, because you want Ocarina of Time on there. You want Mario 64.
I know it was on 3DS, but
Right.
I mean, I'd like to have it on handheld. That'd be just the bomb on a Switch.
Do you reckon Microsoft would let Banjo Kazooie be on there?
Oh, I fucking hope so. Literally, please.
That'd be cool, and especially if you have an N64 controller, but like going back in time, right? I know like Smash Brothers and Perfect Dark. I'm sure that's rare as well. I'm sure quite a lot of the stuff is rare, so it'd be like Microsoft. Come on.
Could you imagine as well just playing?
Why is my
loading
mind
up
gone
Switch,
blank? I can't think of any N64 game.
Just loading up your Switch and then just seeing that GoldenEye logo.
Yeah,
You know,
I could imagine if they managed to get GoldenEye, but that'd be cool. Majora's Mask, Diddy Kong Racing, Conker's Bad Fur Day again is rare. Star Fox 64 will definitely be on there because, of course, it will. Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, Mario Party, Wave Race 64, Mario Tennis,
Bring back F-Zero.
Bring back F-Zero, SRX, that'll definitely be on there. Turok 2, Doom 64 is already on Switch, I think.
Turok 3, I think, was on there as well.
What's it called, Jam? Bomberman 64. Yeah, I mean, this goes on now. Let's get the Game Boy games for James. I don't know which one. I'd probably go. The purist in me would probably go in order, so I'd probably pick Game Boy. I mean, but the chaotic neutral in me wants to play N64 games on my Switch. You know what I'm saying, Jam?
It'd be cool if they did Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance all
Yeah,
at the same time.
that's the good question. If it is the Game Boy, maybe perhaps the controller's a sort of external device that is the Game Boy as a controller. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out.
Or maybe
That'd be nice.
maybe it's like a sleeve, and you slide it in, and half the
Yes.
screen becomes the Game Boy.
Because let me just see. There are
That would be
pictures.
cool
She's just at shopping.
because you could get that for a phone.
Yeah, you can. The case thing, right? I'm trying to see now.
Laptop's gonna die again.
I think I don't want to see that. What is that? Well, Chris Scullion. Let me just get this tweet up. He says that imagine he did like a mock-up of it on his. I can't find his Twitter. I'm sorry, guys. That it was just like a block. I'm gonna just find it there. Here, right? Okay, I found it. Right, it's coming on screen in a second. Sorry, Game Boy games first though. Are you ready? Pokemon, obviously. Blue, red, yellow, gold and silver, crystal, Pokemon trading card game, Super Mario Land 2, 1 and 2, Wario Land, Metroid 2, Kirby's Dream Land, Oracle of Age Seasons, I think. Sorry.
What about
Dr. Mario. Go
wasn't
on.
there, was it Super Mario, Super Metroid 2? Was it? It was Game Boy.
That was just Metroid 2. It was. Mario and Yoshi, and so on. I'm sure there's plenty more. There is plenty more. I know there is. But mine's just gone blank.
There
But
is
anyway,
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's
yeah,
Stone.
mate, the best Game Boy game of all time. So, Chris Cullian's tweet. Here he is, mate. This is the thing. That's the first one, I think. This is the SNES one. And he's saying that this is... I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, this is the diagram that looks like the controller. Apparently. I don't know where that's from, but he's saying that what if it's that? Maybe. Like you were saying, Jan, with the sleeve. Which
someone had the same idea as
which
me.
could be,
That'd
yeah,
cool.
which could be quite an interesting concept. Rob, does that change your mind at all? Are you still N64 all the way?
I mean, I'd like to probably see the N64 first, but I think you both are right. Like, it's probably better to do Game Boy first.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the purist in me, mate.
Board.
The purist wants the N64.
Probably be cheaper for them to do Game Boy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, just like... Ryan misses the N64. We all miss N64, mate. Jam doesn't, because he didn't have one. So, there you go. Yeah. That's it. Anything to add before we move on to more Nintendo stuff?
Nope.
No, I think you. But
Right.
I mean, like Ryan's right though.
Yeah.
I want to play Stadium again. It was
It was a
great.
sick game. Sick game. Keeping with Nintendo, I have big news for people in the 21st century from Nintendo. The latest Nintendo Switch update is now available. You probably already downloaded it if you got a Switch. Which includes the ability to pair Bluetooth devices for audio output. What year is it, gentlemen?
This is
we have
nearly a 5-year-old machine.
Yeah.
And we've got it.
I mean,
All
let's
it-
be honest though.
I
Is
thought
that
it-
also on?
yeah,
Is it on Switch Lite
yeah,
as well?
yeah, it will be.
Yeah. Oh, that's up.
Just be the OS, won't it?
Thank God.
The fact that it's taken them, what, 4.5 years, Jam, is it? 4 years and 2/3 or whatever.
Something like that.
And it was just a software update on the thing.
Yeah.
They're hiding it. All that's was basic. I know engineers will probably shout at me. Software engineers will fucking go mental. I know it's not that simple, but all they have to do is basically flick a switch and say that, right, turn it on. So, and you can use your Xbox wireless headset on your Switch, and it actually comes up Xbox wireless headset, which is quite cool. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or uses for Jam's new headphones.
Yeah,
They're not Bluetooth.
they're not Bluetooth.
Oh man,
How much you spend on
forgot
them?
about that. Yeah.
They're not. They're. It's got receiver.
You're a receiver, mate.
You're a receiver.
Yeah, I just thought that was a nice touch. Finally happened. Finally, mate. Because I know people have been clamouring for that since basically the machine came out. Because in 2017, it wasn't too far fetched to ask for wireless headset capabilities. Do you know what I mean? Performance have been doing that since what, 2012 ish. Probably a bit later, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't put a year on it, but it feels like it's always had it.
Bluetooth's been around since the mid 2000s, isn't it? Or early 2000s.
Does this now mean that we can start doing Smash nights again, but not have to use Discord?
No.
No, because we can't talk to each other.
Baby
on the console.
steps, Rob. Yeah. Baby steps.
The Nintendo Switch 3, maybe.
Oh, that's pushing it, mate.
The Pro when it eventually arrives.
Yeah.
In 2062.
Exactly. Gentlemen, should we crack on? Moving on. There's a new Wipeout game coming out. Feel hyped?
Nope.
Neither am I.
No.
The game in question, Wipeout Rush, and it's platforms. Jan, what are its platforms?
I'm gonna guess iOS and Android.
iOS and Android are correct. Rob, are you hyped, mate? I'm gonna put the trailer on screen for y'all to bask in the ambience of right now.
Sounds absolutely awful.
It looks absolutely. I mean, it's stylized and the art's quite cool. I gotta be honest. That's the comic book style, heavy black lines are quite cool. But that's just to compensate for the lack of power that the PS5 would have probably.
And it'll probably hide like the anti-aliasing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The rough edges of the vehicles.
Although I quite dig it. To be fair, it's got like a Borderlands feel to it, which is quite cool.
I feel a bit triggered by that.
I'm a bit triggered. I mean, I mean, basically, Wipeout is just Primark F-Zero anyway. But the point is, I don't know how could this is a bastardization.
The thing is, Jack,
What?
Wipeout still exists.
That's barely, but yeah, you're right. Hang on. Okay, so the video has it's a lightsaber on YouTube, 392 likes and 1.8 thousand dislikes, and it is a lightsaber. The bar. That's on the IGN trailer. I'm not sure if this is the only thing ever, but early 2022 includes a full single-player campaign as well as 60 ships from the original games. It's due out on iOS early 2022. It looks, it's like a unique card-based racer kind of thing. I'm not sure entirely. I'm down with it, to be honest with you.
Everyone's waiting for Rocket League Sideswipe.
Everyone is waiting for Rocket League Sideswipe. I'll tell you now. Are you gonna download it and give it? I assume it's gonna be free to play. Are you gonna download it and give it a try?
I may have a go.
Yeah. Is this the direction when we did speak a few months back about PlayStation games migrating to phones? Is this what you expected, or did you expect a bit more?
No, that's lazy. That's not a game migraine. That's a game made for mobile.
Yeah, but I mean like the franchises, the franchises. I mean, not like
the game migrating to mobile is eFootball.
Got him. Your brother's still saving, mate. He's still sat on his phone with our tweets going, nah, like that. Fuming. I'm gonna play that though. You know what I mean? I actually looked at the specs, the system requirements on Steam for eFootball 2020, the last one, and you could run that on the phone, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's worried about. Don't know what he's worried about.
You can play it on his iPhone SE.
But it is the infrastructure in it that holds it back, I imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wipeout Rush early next year. Let me know if you plan to get it, because I don't give a fuck, mate. Gentlemen, back. God of War, we're back. I'm sorry. Don't know what that was. Now, I'm reading from Tom Ivan, BGC. He says, God of War is ending its Norse story because we didn't want to spend 15 years on the trilogy. Corey Barlog explains why God of War Ragnarok will end the current storyline. So basically they're saying with this one, they're going to say goodbye to Norse mythology. And like I was saying to Rob on Tuesday, probably jump into they've done Greek, Egyptian. Because, I don't know if you've seen Tyr has Egyptian hieroglyphs on his arm.
Does he?
He does. You have a look.
Cool.
I'll send you a picture later. I imagine that's just a guess, and a few people have come up with that theory as well, so I'm not in the minority there. Gentlemen, are you like, because ever since the dawn of time I always thought things come in trilogies apart from Harry Potter. There's always been like three of them, like there's three Star Wars trilogies. Like, do you know what I mean? There's usually that Matrix was now 4, but it was 3, and
There might be 6 of them. Who knows?
yeah, Indiana Jones was 3. Do you know what I mean? So, are you, with this more concise kind of thing, is this something that you're happy to see? Happy to see more concise stories that are moving on, or you up for more fleshed out kind of?
No, I'm it depends though. Like, if they just keep doing it in Norse mythology, then the game is just end up looking the same, being the same.
Mm-hmm.
But if they keep the core things the same, like mechanics and gameplay and stuff, and then change the surroundings, fine.
Yeah. You gotta forget that they did dramatically spice up the gameplay from 3 to 2018 one.
Just a bit.
Which you weren't really a fan of the OG ones, were you, Jam? So I was quite surprised when 2018 came out. You were fully on board and you really liked it, yeah? You really,
yeah. It didn't take me long to finish it either.
You were buzzing, mate.
All over it.
So yeah, what you're saying, it takes like 4 to 5 years to make each installment. So from 2018 up to what is 10, 20, 2030 odd it'll be by the time we. Do you know what I mean? Well, 20, whatever it is, for 2028 or whatever. So it'd take a long time. So for them to go, yeah, and by the way, you can't call a game Ragnarok and set in Norse mythology and not have it end.
Because it means end.
It means the end, yeah. So, and that Eric Williams makes that point. He's the new director on this one. He says like, "How it's ending," and yeah. So, Rob, do you know what? Sorry, while we're on this subject, one of the dudes at work, sit with, gamer, right? Big Destiny player. We always talk about games a bit. I said, "Oh, have you done this? Have you done it there?" He turns to me the other day and he goes, "Yeah, guess what?" I was like, "What?" I never played God of War 2018. I was like, I just looked at him with like the biggest disgust ever. Like all this shit we talk about, right? And you've not played God of War. He's a PlayStation man himself. He's got a PC.
God of War.
Yeah, he's a PC. He's got a PC and everything, but he's a PlayStation dude. And I was just like, what the fuck, mate? Do you just look at someone tell you something, you think, fuck. It was funny. So I keep badgering him. I keep badgering. It's like, just go, you got PS5, just go upgrades on there now. Download it. Play it. 60 frames.
I have not played 2018 God of War.
You have an excuse because you're Mr.
My
Xbox.
PlayStation my PlayStation would explode.
Exactly.
It's an OG PlayStation 4.
Exactly. That is
Rob, you're not wrong. I played it on an OG PlayStation 4 and I had to put headphones in because my PlayStation was loud.
That's why I mean it struggles to do Borderlands 3, and I've seen the capabilities of what God of War 2018 is. It'll die, and I really can't afford a new one yet.
Not yet. No. Well, I mean, yeah. It was just. But back to this. On the subject, Jam, I'm a chance to ask you since we've been on since. What did you think after you've had the weekend and that, and a bit of this week to bask in the ambience of it? What did you think?
Still buzzing.
Still buzzing. Is your most hyped thing? Is it still Knights of the Republic remake? Yeah.
Obviously.
Cool. Out of what would you rate the showcase out of 10?
It's going to sound really cheesy, but that's 10 because from PlayStation, like with the what they called state of plays, like they're always like
there was fluff in it.
But
like, we know this, except for the Final Fantasy VII one. We
yeah, and there's like the filler games that what I think were filler games or games I wouldn't even play.
Yeah, there was that. Like I was saying to Rob on Tuesday, that vampire game looks a bit weak, but apart from that, I don't think there was a game there which I thought, oh, this doesn't look too great.
I will give it a straight 10 because I went in there expectations down, like on the ground. Expectations were on the floor.
As you should do when you go into a showcase.
Yeah,
very
but
smart.
I was just thinking we're going to get Horizon again, we get Deathloop. We
did get Deathloop, but even that Deathloop trailer looked good.
Yeah, but so I think it was great. It was the best one I've ever done. Like recent memory. I
was saying to Rob on Tuesday that I usually there was quite a lot of CGI in it. I usually hate that, but because PlayStation have been quiet for so long, it's like they've sort of done a roadmap, and I'm like, okay, I'm in. Like, you bought a PS5, this is what you're getting from us. Plus your fucking Call of Duties and this and that and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, some of them like with like Spider-Man, you know what that's going to look like anyway.
Yeah, you know what it's going to
Or
like. It's going to look shiny, nice. Venom's in it, Craven the Hunter's in it. I'm fucking down, mate. Let's do it. Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto 5 can fuck off.
Yeah, whatever.
Do one.
I ever since watching it, like that tweet that we had the other day.
Yeah, I text you it.
That's all I can think of every time.
That dude,
he's
you follow that guy. He's quite funny.
No.
Yeah, mate, he's quite a funny dude. That dude. So you got a follow from me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That genuinely was, I think, everyone's reaction.
Yeah, I was like, for fuck's sake.
I don't know if you've looked, but if you have a look at the official gameplay trailer for GTA 5 from that showcase,
Dislike City, innit?
The dislikes last I checked
Should we have a look?
were way over quadruple of the likes.
Have
And
a
just
look.
everyone being like really don't care anymore.
You know whose fault it is why GTA 6 doesn't exist?
Rockstar's.
people.
No, it's
still
not.
play
It's
GTA
the
5.
people that still play GTA Online.
Yeah, he's Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah. 5.
They're like, oh, these lot are still here. We'll just keep doing this. They'll keep giving us money.
Does that
we don't have to
mean?
make a whole new game.
Yeah.
Literally.
So on the PlayStation official YouTube account, it's got 28,000 likes and 175,000 dislikes. So
it's gone up.
yeah, that's getting another dislike as well. Fuck you, mate. Let's go. But yeah, but apart from like the odd thing,
not your friend.
yeah, the odd thing, and obviously like I knew Project Eve was a thing because I've sort of seen, I remember seeing stuff on the Twitter and that, but that looked clean, and so on. But yeah, we'll see. Should we crack on? Jan, when's the Nintendo Direct gonna happen?
I don't think it's this month.
You don't think it's this month? It's got to be next week, hasn't it? Has it got to be next week? It doesn't have to be next week.
Or the week
It
after.
can be the week after. It can go up to 2 weeks today. It's got until, if it is September. But even then, early October's fine. You still got enough fall, if you will, to sell your shit. But I think it's when, not if, at this point. It's going to be in the next few weeks. I think anyway. Should we move on? Last thing today. Tales of Arise, speaking of that earlier, sold 1 million copies, becoming the fastest selling Tales game of all time. Now, John, have you ever played a Tales game?
That's a serious question.
Yes.
No, I've never played.
Rob, have you? I know you have, Rob. Mr. JRPG, Mr. Which one have you played? Do you know?
Couldn't even tell you now. It's a case of it was a while.
Was it Symphonia on GameCube?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, that's the best one. For me, it's the best one. This one's looking pretty good though. I played the demo a bit. It's nice. It's like the real-time turn-based. People are experimenting with that more now. The real-time / turn-based gameplay, which is quite interesting. Apparently, it works well in Yakuza Like a Dragon as well. But I've got to play like 400 games to get there. So I'll tell you that when I cross that bridge when we come to it, gentlemen.
Get there.
But yeah, there's a nice YouTube video which I'll show you now. Everyone's buzzing, fireworks going off. There's the two characters that are in it. 1 million copies sold. Sorry. Congratulations to Bandai. I'm very proud. But that is all I have today on the rundown. If anything else you want to add to anything? No. Cool.
No.
Do you have anything you want to bring to the table? Any unpopular opinions? Anything that pisses you off a bit that you want to bring to the table? Or are you good? We good?
I think the only thing it's not even like an unpopular opinion. It's just a case of we need to do another Sunday gameplay.
We do, to be fair.
We'll have to have a get together on Saturday and do it.
Ah, of course.
Buzz in, mate. Jam.
Yes.
Have you got a forgotten gem for us? I forgot to ask you. Have I put you on the spot here? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Have you got one in the bank that you want to bring out, or shall I have a look on here now? Anyone in the chat got one?
We'll find one first.
I've got.
Have you got that list?
What list?
It doesn't matter. Rob's got one.
Rob, you got one?
I've got one. If nobody else has one.
Nope, you've got one.
So, alright, we'll go with it then.
Go for it. Rob's going. Right, I'll swap it around. Rob, Jam, you go Tuesday. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Cool. Rob, hit me.
This one was just mostly action adventure, PlayStation 2.
Right.
Kind of follows off the back of one I did actually a bit ago with Tenchu Wrath of Heaven.
Right.
So you're thinking along the same wavelength. Now,
Right.
I don't know how popular this one was, but
You liked it, so that's all that matters with the Forgotten Gem.
Enough to have one and then go out and get two the day it came out.
Was there a sequel?
Yeah.
Okay, that helps. It doesn't help.
It doesn't know.
A lot of games had sequels, but
it's a case. No.
dude,
But this one is, I'm going to say it because it'll be one that you won't guess, which was The Way of the Samurai.
Where the Samurai? Do I remember this game? PS2.
Yes, and you could upgrade swords, armor, things like that, and if you were using a sword that wasn't particularly great, it would break. Which was a real
degradable weapons.
Yeah, it was a royal pain in the ass when you were trying to go against a boss, and next thing you know is your sword breaks and you're going.
You're not being lucky, Rob, because it does say PS2 cult classic on this Let's Play I found. I'm going to put it on screen. Rob, what is it about this video game that made you go, yeah, this is cool?
This is one that I'd say I was still quite set in my ways on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I was still playing like the same stuff I was playing on PlayStation, just a lot of RPGs, everything else. This was a little bit out of my wheelhouse, and I bloody loved it.
It looks ahead of its time, to be honest.
Looks pretty good. Yeah.
It was great. Genuinely was. Like, one was a great stepping stone, and then when 2 came out, it was just like...
Was 2 better, was it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
2 was better.
We'll go with... Okay.
I was gutted when it eventually went on me. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I'm getting Ghost of Tsushima vibes here. If
honestly,
barely, but I'm getting them. This is the same kind of...
Yeah, I think they must have definitely like had a good go on this when they were a bit younger.
Yeah,
developers.
Of course.
They've gone, yeah, let's take some elements of that. That was good.
Yeah, because it's really obviously Ghost of Tsushima's like cleaner and PS4 up and all that shit, but this was cool, man. Especially for PS2. Was it early PS2? Was it all?
Yeah, this is quite early on this one, but then 2 was a little bit further in, so they kind of buffed it a little. And it was genuinely, if it's one of those that if you get the chance to play it, I'd recommend it.
Yeah. I'm not sure how happy this makes you, Rob, but it did come out on PSP in 2008.
Oh.
Japan only, so.
Typical.
Yeah, it seems ahead of its time. It has a branching plot, and there was like choices in what you say to people. So I imagine that was what it was. Rob. Robert.
Yes.
You've lied to me.
Oh, go on.
You've lied to me, mate. I don't like being lied to. I'll be honest with you.
What's that?
There's a third one, my friend.
I can't say I ever played the third one.
Way of the Samurai 3, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows.
Okay.
2010 that came out in Europe, but it did come out in Japan 2008. It probably stuck under the radar because I've seen the case.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen the case.
I'm not sure. PS3 version is the first game to be region locked for that system, so you couldn't get the Japanese version and play it on your European Switch. European PS3, sorry.
Definitely couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that. You can try.
Oh, the disc won't fit.
Is that one? Yeah, if you've got an Xbox One, haven't you? You've not got a Series yet, is that right?
I've got the one.
When you get the Series, this is probably going to play on that. So if you wanted to catch up big time, you play the third one. I think this was the last one though. No way. So I know what you want. You want an eBay prices, mate, for
this is
Way of the
what we
Samurai.
wanna know. I don't think it's going to be much because I'm pretty sure I've still got the first one somewhere. I mean, the disc is absolutely battered though, so I don't even think it'll work anymore. It's awesome use.
I think I've lied to myself here. I think there's a fourth one. Yep. There's a fourth one as well, Rob.
Oh my god.
3rd of March 2011.
Wow.
There you go.
One came out last week, probably.
Yeah. Where the Samurai 5 was cancelled.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob.
Cancelled.
Well, out to new developers. Where the Samurai 5, please.
Yeah. Where the Samurai 4 is here on Steam, it is £19.
Damn.
But Where the Samurai 1 on PS2, 12-15 quid, something like that. £5.80. It's bidding.
I wouldn't expect it much.
Yeah, even the third one you can get for 20 quid. So, it's a good, nice. It's not too expensive, which is what I like on these Forgotten Gems. I can't believe
it's one that's easily accessible.
Yeah. Is the fourth one? It can't be because it's on Steam. Mostly positive reviews on Steam. It came out in 2015 on Steam, but it was on PS3 in 2011, I believe. Oh, cool. And it's got mostly positive. Game is fun time, multiple endings, highly replayability, blah blah blah, and so on. People seem to like it, and you like it as well, Rob. So that's all that matters to me, mate. But should we crack on with a quiz, gentlemen?
Or we can try.
Mate, we can try.
Go for it.
Gentlemen.
I need to unseat Jam from his throne.
You do, mate. Gentlemen.
You could have done it on Tuesday. I wasn't there.
To be fair,
I know. I won by default. It wasn't quite the same.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, this theme-ish is all video games. All these video games are in the pictures that I posted on Facebook of the arcade things. So if you're paying attention, don't cheat. Use your initiative. All these games are from there. I can give you the year they came out, don't worry. But first one, are you ready?
When you bake
This is an advert about masterclass cooking or some shit, I don't know. Right, go on. Are you ready? Let me know if you need more sound. If you're watching the chat on YouTube, have a go. (1993) just came out. Well, 95. This version came out in 95.
I've got an idea.
No, it didn't. No, 1993. Sorry. Early 90s. I'm not sure which version this is from. Right. This is actually the Mega Drive version. If that makes any difference. Rob, you have an idea? Go for it.
I wanted to say Sega Rally.
Sega Rally. Jam, do you think it's Sega Rally?
Sounds like it could be.
Sounds like it could be, but unfortunately it's not. Although that is a good guess. This is a sports game in the same thing. Carry on. You don't think of this as an arcade game, this is a bit of a red herring.
Sports game.
Yeah. Sounds like you've got a guess, Sham, go for it.
No, I just tick around in my head. International track and field.
International Track and Field is a cracking guess, but it's wrong.
I know they had one on there.
Yeah.
Or they did that that Olympics gold, and that was on the Master System.
It's not that either.
Okay.
Come.
Gonna be something like NBA, isn't it?
Are you guessing NBA?
Yeah.
It's a good guess, Rob.
NBA what?
92.
NBA
93.
what? No. Hang on. Look at the wrong screen.
Look at us. Look at me specifically.
You can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Rob.
Mate, it's literally
NBA and me.
Just say what he's telling you.
an NBA. Oh god, of course, NBA Jam.
Yes, come on. Congratulations, Rob. You got there on your own, mate. Well done.
It's a great guess, though.
Well, it's a fantastic guess. Come right out. Yeah, so I saw.
I couldn't get that for a second.
By the way, in that arcade, it was a 4-player NBA Jam machine. By the way,
That's sick.
That's pretty damn good.
Right, this one is the
When you bake at
2019
home,
version
think about the people that you are serving food
song,
to.
but it's of a classic. Should know it, I think. Right, the original game came out in 1982, but this is from the 2019 version. Classic, mate.
1982.
1982. 2D action game with puzzle elements that... Oh, I can't say that. If I finished that sentence off, you would have got it.
Oh.
It's a banger.
Is it
Is it, Jam? I don't know.
Space Invaders?
No.
I don't think so.
Appeared in Disney's Wreck-It Ralph under the license from somebody, and later appeared in the film Pixels.
This doesn't sound. This is not. No. Donkey Kong.
No, you gimp.
No, I don't think so. Oh! Oh, hang on, what was it? Adventure game.
2D action game with puzzle elements. That bit should get you. It's a banger. It's a fucking banger, this is. You'll fucking smash yourself in the face when I tell you what it is, if you don't get it.
What console was it on? Or was it?
All of them. You want to list all the Okay, arcade, Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Atari 8-bit, ColecoVision, Commodore 64, Game Boy Color, MSX, VIC-20, Intellivision, NES, Odyssey Squared, I think, Mobile, SG-1000, Standalone Tabletop, TI-99/48, ZX Spectrum, Game Boy, iOS, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and Dreamcast.
Literally everything.
Literally. Not an Xbox, though, apparently. Just reel off old school arcade games, you'll get there.
Caterpillar. Centipede.
No, close to Centipede.
Close to Centipede.
Not really, but it's that kind of.
Same era.
You put them next to each other, they fit.
Asteroids.
Keep going, bit this way a bit.
Robotron. Oh, it's definitely not that. Balloon fight.
Hmm?
Balloon fight.
No. Keep going. Do you want me to tell you what the project... Qbert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it right?
Qbert is correct. So, the sentence was, it is a 2D action game with puzzle elements that uses isometric graphics to create a pseudo 3D effect. You would have got it if I finished that sentence, I hope. Right. 1-all, right? 1 each. Are you ready for the next one? This isn't it, this is an advert for some scuff controller no one cares about. Should know this one. $1981.
Is he just going to repeat that all the time?
It is the other thing I can find of it. That's all the only music in the game. The OG game.
Sounds a bit like Star Wars for a second.
It is a fixed shooter arcade game.
Oh, it is Star Wars Arcade then.
No.
No.
Developed and published by Namco. That helps. It's the second one. I'm gonna tell you the first one. You get it. If I told you the first one, you get it.
This is the only music in the game.
Yeah, I don't think I can find. Let me try and find some. Let me try and find another track for you, mate.
Fixed person shooter.
Yeah. Okay, there is another one.
Big diss of that.
God's sake.
This is a remix in another video game, which you might know.
What else has it been on? Or does it have it?
Fixed shooter arcade game.
It's got Pac-Man sound effect in it.
Why would it be? No.
Ah,
Wow.
Robotron.
No.
With YouTube
This is
Premium,
another-
you can download your videos and watch them without Wi-Fi. Take your videos.
As in fixed. You holding the gun.
No. Fixed shooter as in.
You get scenarios,
Yeah.
and then you're just aiming the gun.
Not a gun. But that's too broad, mate. Come back.
It's Space Invaders.
Close.
I already said asteroids.
You started a podcast in
Centipede.
the morning.
No. Keep going.
I'm just naming all the stuff of the day before because of that era. Wild Gunman.
No. The player mans a lone starfighter at the bottom of the screen, which must prevent the something forces from destroying all of mankind.
Oh, what's it called? Why do I always do this? Galactica. No.
Close.
Galaga.
Yes. It's one of my favourite games, by the way.
Galactica. Galaga.
The first one was Galaxian, so would you have got it if I said Galaxian? I think you would have. I hope you would have.
No, and I didn't know Galaga was the second game.
Why didn't you know that? Everyone knows that.
No one knows that.
Right, you ready for the next one? Rob, you need this to stay in the game.
I know.
With YouTube Premium,
Are you ready?
You can lock your phone screen without your video stopping.
YouTube Premium advert.
Yes. This game came out in 1994. Also, I can't give any clues because you'll get it. Let me try.
Sonic 3D.
Not Sonic 3D. You're very close.
The PlayStation launch game.
It's not Ridge Racer.
I didn't say it was Ridge Racer.
You fucking were gonna say it.
No.
If I said yes to that question, you would have said Ridge Racer. But no, it's not a PlayStation launch game.
So it's not. Is it on PlayStation?
I would have thought so. This one isn't, I don't think. I mean, no. I don't think I can tell you every system it's on because you'll get it. It's your clue.
Is it? It's been in the arcades, obviously.
Mhm.
Came out in 1994. Is it on Sega?
Yes.
Is it Outrun?
Not Outrun. Not basic.
Virtual Fighter.
You're close.
Sounds familiar.
It can support 4 players with cabinets linked together.
Streets of Rage.
Not Streets of Rage.
Definitely not what that clean audio is. What type of game is it?
If I give you that, you'll get it.
Time Crisis.
No. There's a massive clue, that is.
What Time Crisis is?
No, if I give you the genre, you'll get it straight away.
You said I was close with Virtual Fighter, so I'm trying to think about that.
Close as in... game type's not close, but close.
Ah, not coming.
Sounds like a racing game.
Does it sound like a racing game, do you reckon?
Ish.
Swear to God, if this is Sega Rally, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Is that your guess?
Go on.
Sega Rally. Jam,
What?
do you think it's Sega Rally?
It might be.
It might be. It is Sega Rally.
It is Sega Rally.
Saved.
Bloody hell. Right, are you ready? Last one. Unless someone gets it. Here we go. No advert. 1985. Game's a banger as well. Got a sequel. Third person arcade rail shooter.
Third person arcade.
Game has been ported to over 20 different home computer and gaming platforms.
Space Invaders.
Not, not Space Invaders.
It's not third person. Robotron.
Not Robotron. Originally
Tron.
conceived. Oh, sorry.
Tron.
No, Tron was that the thing though. Originally conceived as a realistic military-themed game played in the third-person perspective and featuring a player-controlled fighter jet. That was the original idea.
Oh. No, that was the original idea.
That was the original idea.
So is it Afterburner?
It's not Afterburner, no.
No.
That is fucking the post, mate. You know what I mean? It also had a motion cabinet, if that's any help. That means it moves with you, and it's very.
That me off.
Got another clue? Sega game.
I can't think.
You can.
I hit the post.
You're at the post with Afterburner. No, not Afterburner, it's the other one.
Do I know what the other one is?
I hope so. The developer redesigned it around a jet-propelled human character in a fantasy setting. I'm basically giving you the answer.
Rocket Man.
I mean, it's not a bad game. Hideki Kamiya cited it as an inspiration for his entering the video game industry. It's one of my favourite games.
This is one of your favourite games.
I don't think I've spoken about it too much, but I really like this game. This was when Sega knew what the fuck was up. Sega, not like the second party shit. Set in a surreal world composed of brightly coloured landscapes adorned with checkerboard style grounds and stationary objects such as trees or stone pillars. I'm gonna have to rush it.
Yeah, I'm not getting
Right,
this
Rob,
one.
are you out, Rob?
I'm bowing
Right,
out.
this is a chance, Jam. We're on the
Okay.
precipice.
So Afterburner, Sega. Don't know.
Gentlemen, the game in question is the fantastic Space Harrier.
Yeah, I would have got that.
Why? What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I never played it.
Space Harrier is class, mate. Oh, it's so good.
Poor man's Afterburner.
It's a poor man's nothing, mate. Right, let me just look at these pictures. Don't look at the pictures, I'm cheating.
How can we look at the pictures? We can't see it.
They're on my Facebook. I'm trying to hit ones that aren't too
Time Crisis.
fine.
Pong. It's got a banging soundtrack.
Yeah.
I fucking love it here, mate. Oh my god. Right, I got one.
I know when it's played.
I'll let you know when it's playing, mate. That'll do. Playing. Hang on, Sorry, 2 seconds. Is that it? That's all I get, mate. It was out. I don't know, it doesn't say. Come on the DS, by the way.
It sounds too happy to be House of the Dead.
So what year did it come out?
1996.
Got a guess.
You
And I
got a
had
guess.
that guess before you said 96, and I think it came out the same year.
Okay. Go on.
No, I can't really.
What is it?
Tekken.
No, not Tekken.
Okay.
It's the same game, different song. Is a got a clue? It's a light gun game. Right, Jam thinks he knows it. Rob, do you have a guess?
I'm like 75% sure.
You know, the only one that comes to mind for that sort of thing is literally Time Crisis.
Time Crisis. Jam, you're gonna put Rob out of his misery, mate.
I hope I'm right. Is it Point Blank?
I'm gonna
What
give
do
you Point Blank came out 94.
Point Blank 2 then.
It is Point Blank 2. Congratulations. Oh, Rob, almost. One of these days, mate. One of these days.
I'll get there.
You will. But that wraps up the show. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining me today. It's been a blast. No. Tuesday, you're both in or you're chilling?
That should be it.
Cool. We're all in. Everybody watching on YouTube, don't forget like, subscribe, share with your friends, scream at the screen, say that is Space Harrier, gentlemen. Let's go. But yeah, let us know if you enjoyed the show. We'll be back Tuesday for another casual report. But until then, keep it casual, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Laters.